All right. Welcome to the Player Worn Podcast. My name is Samuel. I'm here with my boy.
What's up? I'm Jordan.
Welcome back. Episode number 2. Yeah, we're back up in this. Thank you. Major thanks to everybody who was checking out the first episode. You know, some good feedback, some positive criticisms, this and that. You know, some good engagement, if you will. You know, just the positives. I like to look at a lot of those.
Well, we got like 20% likes on our.
I mean, you know, like yeah, we're almost gonna hit like double digit people. No, I mean, it's it takes a minute to get these things established, of course, and we're in it for the long, here for a long time or not a short time or whatever it is. So yeah, what's going on with you today, man?
I've had a crazy day.
Yeah,
dealing with the splash guard on my car coming off on my crazy dirt road that I live on. And
welcome to Oregon.
And my daughter, she's turning 9. She decided that her dog at her mom's house, her dog's birthday is apparently the same week as her birthday. They're like twins.
That's great.
I mean, she decided this.
Okay.
So she made like a felt heart. With a
that's
little
sweet.
Squeaky toy inside.
Okay.
And then she left it at my house. So it was like an emergency.
Major
I had to
league.
like go back and get it and like deliver it so that the dog could get this birthday present. So
understandable.
Shout out to Frankie. Happy birthday, Frankie. And besides that, we're trying not to cuss, right? But
I mean,
screw Verizon.
Hey.
I have been trying to switch to Visible all day long.
I've never even heard of that, dude. Visible? What is that?
I don't know.
Is that like
should be
Cricket?
our futures. Yes, exactly.
Like
it should
for
be
old
like
folks?
No, I don't know. It's great. I don't know. I just
Want to
switched
get
to
that
it like
Boost Mobile?
a
Isn't that
couple
what you had?
hours ago. It's like Boost Mobile.
Boost.
No, but it's I don't know. It's like $33 a month for the highest tier.
You prepay it on a little card or whatever at Western Union, right?
No, but Verizon wouldn't let me go. They as soon as I transferred my number over, it like blocked me out of my thing, and I was like trying to reset my password so I could get back on their app, and it was like, how would you like to reset your password? And then there was a checkbox, and the only option was like send via USPS mail, which is like, what? You're going to send me a written password?
That's awesome.
In 2 weeks?
Yeah, certified. And then if you're not home to sign for it.
Meanwhile, they keep billing me.
That's awesome.
So
way to go.
Yeah.
Kudos.
Shout out to Verizon.
Yeah, way to go. Yeah, that's pretty lame.
How are you doing?
You know, I'm staying alive.
Staying alive.
Truly, yeah, except not like that. No, you could, you know, just living that card life, enjoying all the things that are going on, you know, watching the madness in our world and things break down. You know what I mean? You know, there's big things going on. I see a lot of people getting held up for their Pokemon cards.
Oh yeah,
I
saw something about that.
I mean, that's become a big thing now. Like every day, there's somebody getting held up, and these guys are like getting ripped off at gunpoint for like a lot of money on these Pokemon cards, which I don't know.
But do you think it's just like news is picking it up because of how ridiculous it is that it's Pokemon cards? Because it's probably like with the times that we're going through right now, like people are getting held up for all sorts of things, like silver, gold, whatever, money.
Dude. People get robbed regularly, but like, I mean, first of all, how do you acquire like $100,000 or whatever Pokemon card? I mean, what makes it? Does Pikachu win Rookie of the Year, or how does this work? I mean, that's what boggles my mind. You know, did Squirtle win the All-Star game, or I don't get it.
Yeah, like what makes their value like all of a sudden skyrocket on?
I don't know
who assigns the value. It's not like a player.
It's a different thing. It's a different world, man. It seems a lot more simple, I will say, than with the variations of sports cards in what I have seen, and what I've kind of done a little bit of research watching these dudes get I mean, I hate to laugh, but like it's just something. I don't know.
I've seen like videos at card shows where like people are stealing Pokemon cards, and getting caught or whatever,
Yeah.
And that's like sad enough.
It's the same thing every time. It's always some guy like pocketing something. And then it's like they shame them. You know what I mean? It's like.
So I just saw the headline. I didn't even watch. Is there a video of the?
Oh yeah, there's this one where the dude's in New York. This is where cue the video, right? But they're in there with like some nice. I don't know, some pretty big pieces and like ski masks on, and they're breaking windows and there's a full
like
store of customers with customer. It's like, and they're putting guns in people's faces.
But it's like
it's brazen, dude.
It's like the dude's going into like the Apple stores and all the different like stores in like the Bay and everywhere where they're just like smashing the cases.
I mean, here's the thing though, like with a sports card, and this has happened to me before, so I know specifically. I had a card, sports cards, like we have some examples here. These are serial numbered, right? So it's like right here, 4 out of 5, right there, right? Pokemon cards, they don't have, from my understanding, is they're not serial numbered like that.
Oh, so you can't track them on the.
Well, you could. Like, what you could do is, of course, the slab has the graded slab has it has a certification number, right? But you could crack it out of the slab,
right?
And regrade it or whatever, and gone in the wind. Whereas with the sports card, this happened to me. Somebody sold me some cards, never shipped them, and then ghosted me. True story. Don't do this because I'm relentless. I hate thieves. And
Papa Sam will track you down.
No, true story. Dude, I had a Chet Holmgren rookie auto, and this dude sold it to me. I actually had sold it to him, and he was going to sell it back to me because he was over it, you know what I mean? And I was like, sure, dude, And he said, oh, I shipped it, blah, blah, blah. What? And I was like, dude, this tracking number you gave me doesn't even work. Phone's just turned off when I call it. Texts are going green. Like, I'm just like, dude, this guy blocked me. Oh, mother. I was pissed, right? And so I'm hitting him. About 2 weeks, every day I start combing eBay because I knew the card. I see an auction because it was numbered to, I think it was numbered to like 15 or 25. I see an auction. That's my card.
Same number.
That's my card. Same. So I contact the dude who bought it, and I'm like, man, dude, who'd you get this from? Where'd you get it from? Come to find out, it had already traveled through a couple hands within that 2 weeks.
Crazy.
So I went and called my local police department here, and I gave them the dude's name because I had his name, phone number, all that stuff. And the officer was a gentleman. He said, I'll try to contact him. A couple hours later, I get a call, and it's the dude who had been ghosting me, crying. And he's like, dude, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, what do you mean? Dude, you stole from me, man. He's like, dude, listen, man, I need to talk to you and stuff. I'm like, dude, you're a thief, man. And like, you stole from me. So the cop evidently called him, left a voicemail, and the cop, like, he was straight to the point with him. He told him if he ever came out of the state of Florida, which the guy was shipped, he was like, I'll bust your ass. And like, he believed me and everything. It was pretty awesome. I will say, Talent PD, much love. Like, dude, yeah, he threatened the kid and was like, dude, I will put a warrant on your ass. And like, it was wild, and this kid called me because he was like in his late 20s, I believe. I'm not going to drop his name. No, I'm not going to. I haven't seen him. He's tried to contact me. No, don't talk to me, dude. You're a punk. But yeah, he ended up, it sends me the money, PayPal's me the money. And I listened to his BS apology, and it was really like just not taking any accountability, blaming it all on this other stuff. I was like, man, don't waste your time. But it was awesome, man. I thank the officer profuse. I was so thankful. But yeah, I got my money back, everything. And what was cool, like, I never got the car back, unfortunately, because the guy reached out to the dude and he was just like,
well, you got your money back now.
I got my money back, but I offered to buy the car, and the guy was like, hell no, I'm not selling you the car. Like, and he didn't even, I think he probably thought I was crazy, the whole thing. But I had, I showed the officer everything, all the provenance, if you will. of the situation. And it was just cool that, the police worked in my favor in this situation. And it was, but that kid, I'll never forget that. It was a pretty wild experience, actually. So yeah, back to the Pokemon.
Yeah, back to the Pokemon. So if they can't track those because they're not numbered,
right?
Do you think that they could? I mean, there's a chance they could be inside jobs, right? Like an insurance.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking about that, but the first thing that crossed my mind was like, I'm like, this is an insurance scam. They're doubling they're robbing from themselves.
Yeah,
and then.
I mean, the dude's coming in with the guns, breaking the glass and stuff. I don't know, because that is just brazen and wild with customers in the store. But some of the other ones, like there was another one in SoCal. There's a bunch of them in SoCal, but where the dude got robbed in the parking lot, in the garage, and there's no cameras. You know what I mean? And he got held up and lost a $30,000 Pokemon card, but. And I don't know how that works out with I mean, it sucks, dude. All around, it just sucks.
Yeah.
And it's these cards, people with their negative, the card market's just so inflated, well, the sky is falling, and everybody's just gonna, you're gonna get caught holding the bag. Yet every month the shit seems to be here still. I still see cards, and they're not falling. Pikachu's not tearing his ACL next month or whatever, and his cards are going out. No, there's still demand. I mean, granted, people are saying there's a big bubble coming, and my dude Keen, much love to Keen in the Bay Area, great guy. I'd love to get him on here to talk, but he recently made some content talking about this bubble that Pokemon is at, and still dude, people are there. The demand seems pretty solid, and like we said before, it's like if you keep on saying every single day, oh my God, look out, the ass end is falling out, eventually it's going to, right? At some, maybe not.
I mean, I think pretty much everything
there's cyclical,
and it's all gonna if there's like a big crash in one market, it's gonna feel, all the other markets are gonna feel effects.
They do to an extent. Wasn't there a big crypto crash recently, and that affected everyone for a couple days or something?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just dropped.
There's ones all the time.
Keep track of it.
There's always some shenanigans.
But yeah, I mean,
pools, if you will.
Yeah, but I mean, any of these markets could cause a chain reaction for all these other markets to topple. But I don't know. I mean, at least these cards look cool, and hopefully the people have fun collecting them and trading them and stuff,
Yeah, the pokey craze per se. I wasn't a big TCG collector when I was a child. They had the old Magic cards and the dudes with the trench coats and stuff.
Dude, I got ripped off. Did I?
Wait, what?
I got ripped off from a Magic cards.
Oh,
yeah, a long time ago in middle school. I was first year in middle school, sixth grade.
So you jacked your Magic?
These eighth graders were going through my deck and pulled some David Blaine sleight of hand shit, and pulled out my my Leviathans. I had multiple Leviathans. They were valuable at the time.
Really?
And they just and they caused chaos and confusion, and then all of a sudden,
look over here.
There was two of them, and they were asking
so it was
me, do you want to trade this?
It was a 2-man job.
Yeah, it was a hit job.
Oh man,
they totally had it all planned out.
Wow.
And I didn't notice it till later.
Future thugs.
Yeah, man, it was a whole debacle.
Yeah, it sounds pretty awful. Yeah. Is that the one where your mom got involved and stuff?
Yeah, I was going to tell that part of the story, but I'm crying. My mom we called there, and it was so funny because it was this tells you how old I am. But we called their house and landline. We called from our landline to their landline, and the kid answered the phone.
Yeah, call waiting,
and he was he's hey Jordan or something like that, and I was how'd you know it's me? And it was the beginning of caller ID.
Oh, nice.
No one had caller ID, but there were some rich kids.
These rich little
rich
thieves
kids with their caller ID.
Their caller ID.
And it just spooked me. I was just what the
Oh no! Oh no! You got played right off the jump.
I think his mom made him give the cards back, so that was cool.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
Okay. Teaching the
at
kids
least there's
lesson.
a happy ending. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. You got your cards
Yeah,
back then.
retribution.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You got your Leviathan back, so you can cast your spells.
My doppelgangers.
Oof. Yeah. Nice. But yeah, I mean, dude, the price of Pokemon. The interesting thing too that I find with it is the difference between it and sports cards too is how you acquire it. Okay, so like with a lot of the sports cards products, you got hobby boxes, which are sold at hobby shops. Okay, and then there's like retail boxes, and you get out of a hobby box, you're guaranteed autographs and stuff. Therefore, the price is much more than the one that you get at Walmart or Target, which is like a blaster or a retail box.
We were talking about that a little bit last week.
Yeah.
And that was what was blowing my mind, was how much more expensive.
Oh, and especially when you get, I mean, that's the thing that I've heard a lot with, with the new Topps stuff too, is, the Topps product is just, you get dusted like constantly. I mean, you got to really open a lot of this product.
On
it seems
what,
like,
the hobby boxes?
on everything. Yeah, man. It's just like it's hard to get stuff of value. I mean, your return is not good. But Topps, I miss Panini. I'm still heartbroken right now. And speaking of that, I was looking up like what's Topps doing. So like what are they coming out with? So I pulled up like the Topps the release schedule, because I'm like, I want to see, because with Panini it was like constantly you had something to look forward to. There's like all these cool releases. It's like, oh, what's up next? Oh, we got Crown Royal. Oh, then there's Mosaic. Then there's Immaculate. Then there's all like, you know what I mean? There was like 10 different brands every year. It's like, oh, dude, this is exciting. Topps, it's like, we've got the flagship, and then there's Chrome, and then there's Chrome Update Sapphire, and then it's like, okay.
Were they like not prepared for getting that?
Well, that's the thing, is they've had this time to do this,
right?
Like,
do they know what they're taking? What the shoes are that they're trying to fill?
I mean, I guess that I mean, my understanding is they are printing cards. Like, there's another thing that just came out too, and like last week, Topps made a big announcement that they are no longer taking applications for new hobby shops to carry their product. And that's wild too, because what they're saying basically is that, okay, either we need to print more product, which is going to water it down more,
right?
Which it's already like there's so many different parallels and inserts of like numbered cards, and you're already getting the chance of getting something good is really thin. And so do we water that down more, or do we not print as much and then keep it rare for the collector? And so, of course, I've seen a lot of influencers and people be like, oh man, it's just because they're all about the collector and stuff. They just want, it's like, dude, come on, get your lips off of the butt. It's really like that, because these guys are, sponsored from them and stuff. And you can really tell the MO of a lot of people right off the jump, but so the top stuff, the release schedule, as far as here, where do we go here? I'm trying to pull it up.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't want to sidetrack you, but back to the Panini.
Yes.
So is the fact that Panini is now not making cards, not making licensed cards.
Okay. So they're gonna be, well, that's what they have. And I looked up the Panini release schedule, because are they going to be releasing some of these iconic brands with blank jerseys?
Right. You were talking about that. But so are they? So is the licensed older Panini stuff going up in value because
great observation. So I mean, I personally, I am trying to get as much as I can on the stuff that I like, my hands on as much of it as I can.
Yeah.
It has caused me some debt problems, but we'll leave that to another day, another time. But I mean, how could it not? I mean, like, dude, it's how could it not?
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
Well, unless it was getting replaced by some awesome
thus far, I am thoroughly disappointed. Oh yeah, the Topps Chrome is just so fucking iconic and blah blah blah. And it's like, I don't know, man. It's just like, who are you working for? Really? I mean, that's how I look at it, because it's pretty obvious.
How long has Panini been around for? Because like I remember
when we were kids, they had
Did
Panini.
they?
Like it wasn't sports cards, but they had like Panini sticker books, right? They've been making soccer cards, like football, whatever soccer cards.
Yeah.
I think since like I don't know exactly, which we should probably look it up, but like I think it's been like since the 60s or something, like the World Cups, because they used to have those old books for when the World Cup, and that's what you got, the stickers, and you put all the stickers in the sticker books, and they still do that, and that's a huge thing around the world.
Crazy, okay.
Is putting those sticker in the books with the stickers of the players from the World Cup in soccer. So you know, they're moving into other products. You know what else I saw that they're really big? The WNBA products. So all the products from the NBA, like the Flawless, like Impeccable and stuff, like some of these cards now are just exclusively WNBA. But there's another problem there, because now WNBA can't come to a contract agreement. And right now, if it was to start, they're not even playing because they're fighting over contracts. So like WNBA, as of right now, I don't think they have a player contract. So like if the season were to start today, which it starts when the NBA season ends, they wouldn't play because they're in a lockout.
Oh, dang.
So, I mean, it's like, you know, one thing or another, which is one of, you know, I was thinking too, one of the things that, of course, when we were talking about like why I, in my youth, crossed away from sports cards, one of the big turnoffs for me was the lockout. I remember when I was younger, like the baseball players and stuff, and they were like, no, you can't get enough money, and they couldn't agree, and then they just didn't have, and I was like, how in the hell are you making that much money, dude? No.
Right.
And man, I'm done with this. And I didn't watch for a while because of that. So that was definitely something that I didn't mention the other day when we were talking about, you know, I mentioned some things that
dropped off.
That was a reason too, because that was a huge turnoff for me, man. And so the WNBA is finally gaining some steam here. They finally got like, you know, they do have momentum around them. I really think it does. A lot of people I know like the stuff. Yep. It's not personally my cup of tea. I haven't gotten that into it. I've watched some of the highlights and stuff. They did have that scandal with the throwing the green cucumbers onto the court. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh man, there's some good stuff out there. I'll have to show you. I'll fill you in on that. But yeah, they had somebody was going at the games and throwing green dildos onto the court. Yeah.
Okay.
If you haven't seen the footage, there was like somebody in the audience chucking like
Let's
a massive.
Can we throw that up here?
Yeah, no, we will on the screen here. When you see this in the post,
I'm just using my imagination right now.
Wild, like, and it happened like a couple of games, and these girls are like playing, and there's like boom, 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 and they're like, "Whoa, stop the whole thing!"
Oh, no.
Like, dude, it's wild. Like, it's pretty cool, and I don't know if they ever caught anybody or what, but it happened and it was the same thing. So I don't know if they were in cahoots or whatever, but that was pretty entertaining, and that turned me on to WNBA for a minute. Like, I was like, this is kind of funny, you know? Like, who's going to be the Phantom of the Opera next game? Like, you know what I'm saying? The mystery tosser up in there.
The pickle pirate.
Yeah, the pickle pirate. There you go. So that was kind of exciting for me. That got me into the WNBA for a minute, but then it just kind of fizzled, and I was like, and then Caitlin Clark got injured, and then nobody cared anymore.
Right.
You know, and then you see Angel Reese like double dribbling and traveling like on an open fast break, and you're just like, wait, what is this? Like seriously, it's some of these clips, which I've been trying to drop that. It's wild, and so it's just not really my cup of tea. I hope that, you know, I don't know. I hope Topps gets it together.
Did you back to Topps? Did you pull up the schedule?
I was trying to find it here. It's got to be on here. I just was looking at it earlier. So where the heck did it go? Here, let's figure this out. All right. So I managed to find it here. So the release schedule. So what we've got thus far. October 23rd, 2025, they released the flagship basketball. December 18th was the Topps Chrome basketball. And so now the next release...
Was this the first lines that they started doing?
No, they did these products. No, they've been doing these products unlicensed for a while too, which is like, Yeah, and some of the graphic design on those were like, oh man, cue that on the screen right now, dude. It's real. Like, we should really look at that because it's if you Google Topps like Cosmic, I think it was for 2024. Like, dude, guys got like, it looks like Beetlejuice. Like, they got little heads and stuff. Like, they did. Dude, it looks like like second graders did the graphic design.
Yeah.
So license. I'm talking about the new stuff, the license stuff. You know that everybody wants now. So January 22nd, which is tomorrow, or that's
tomorrow.
Like yeah coming up, depending on when this was released, which will probably be tomorrow, so today I guess. Topps Chrome Sapphire basketball comes out, which is a sapphire edition of Topps Chrome basketball, which includes exclusive parallels and higher end hits. Okay, so that just means that they're going to raise the price. You know what I mean? That's what they're saying, if higher end hits. And then it says January 29th. Now, here you go. Topps Midnight Basketball, a premium themed set with focused autograph content and rare inserts. And then, so after that, we've got Topps Chrome in February. It says Topps Chrome All-American McDonald's, which is like All-American high school kids. So that's not really. Topps NBL hobby boxes in April, which is a set on Australia's National Basketball League. And then we've got Topps G League coming out in June, which is the NBA Farm League, or like the minor leagues. So there's some there's some ballers come out of there. And then July 1st, you've got Topps Chrome Sapphire Edition basketball. Wait, what? And it says another run of Chrome Sapphire. What? And then you've got Topps Finest in August, which is a premium tech. And then that's all that's on here. If that's all that's on here, we've got a real problem. Because, like, where's my flawless? Where's I thought they had like these high-end like yeah, man. That just really, this is the first time I've really read through this, and I'm bummed. Like, that sucks, man. Like, some of these Panini brands are dope as hell. Noir, like these cards, like, and there's no answer to that. What are we doing?
I mean, is it a sign that there's like a decline in basketball? Because I've seen on some other
that like
card
basketball's
things,
going down.
Yeah, like the baseball card podcasts were like dogging on the basketball.
I mean, these sell out, dude. Like Panini Prism, like all this stuff sells out. It's hot product, man. Like I don't know. I don't know, but that just doesn't. I mean, Topps prints the crap out of stuff. I mean, that's what they've said. Like, all these people are like, Topps will be putting out more basketball cards, and they do have so many different parallels and numbered. Like, their numbered series, like Panini, the golds were numbered to 10, right? So they'd have like numbered to 10 was like, that was your gold. Topps golds are numbered to 50.
Yeah.
They have cards that are numbered to 2025. Like, what am I going to do with, this is 14 out of 2020? Like,
right.
You know what I mean? Why even waste the time? They have ones that are numbered to like $4.99. It's just like a little overkill on stuff. I don't know. I mean, they're supposed to be collector centric and stuff. And
are they cheaper than the Paninis?
Not. I mean, the secondary market is terrible on it right now. I watched a break the other night, which it's the new product. The Topps Chrome new product, and my understanding was retail, I believe it was like $600. You could get it on the Topps website. Okay, there's 30 teams, right? In a break with 2 boxes, right? Teams were going for well over $100. And do the math. So that's, if you're talking a box, you've got a box, you got 30 teams. Let's just say in an average of $150, that's $4,500. For 2 boxes. So you're saying that the retail cost of those boxes is $600? I mean, somebody's making loot, and the market dictates itself, right? The secondary market. But man, I'm not paying that. No way in hell. Yeah. Like I'm just personally, I'm not doing it. That's just me. I mean, I don't know. I mean, clearly there are a lot of people that are out there, but the sentiment that I'm getting from all the people that I work with, and it's quite a bit like people are just avoiding it, man. It's weird. It is
avoiding
the top stuff. Yeah, like even guys that I work with, like even today, I was someone that I buys a lot of cards from me and that we do a lot of business. He's like, I don't want any tops, and I'm like, whoa, you know. And he moves a lot of units, and I was kind of surprised.
Well, then that's just going to drive up the price of the older Panini stuff.
I would think, but the problem is, I mean, here's the little quagmire: is that what about the new rookies?
Right.
Like, so, you know,
there's no other option.
No, what are we doing? Like, I don't know, unless.
Well, there's the unlicensed.
Then that comes back. I saw this interview with Brian Gray, the former owner of Leaf. He's a real character. But he was saying, you know, Panini now has the ability to just print money, because when in the past you pay so much. When a box is sold, the amount of money that goes to the NBA licensing is exorbitant amount. You just gained all that money back, and rather than spending it or paying it to the Players Association, you could put that money into marketing,
right,
and blow your product. So Panini, that's what's his stance. But I'm still like, dude.
Shout out Panini.
I don't want unlicensed product. Like I still
know. Maybe that's going to change. Maybe if like there's no other option. It's like if it's like if it's like a piece of shit or a turd sandwich or giant douche or a turd sandwich or whatever, it's like what are you gonna like? You want tops?
Well, here's the other crazy
license,
thing. Like Luka Doncic. You know who Luka Doncic is? You know who Luka is, right? Luka, baller, right?
Yeah.
Plays for the Lakers. Come on now. He's not in the Topps product because he has like a special deal with Panini. They don't even have base cards with him. So you've got a set of cards with one of the top scorer in the NBA is not in the product at all. I mean, like, what are we doing once again? But Topps is worried about like these all these people are like, oh yeah, they're so customer centric. They're about the collector. Come on, man. Like, what are we doing? I mean, is that Panini like not letting him go in the product, or did they just get into like, no, I'm not into the product, I don't want it, or whatever? And then it's like, I don't know. They couldn't come to an agreement, but it just, dude, there's so many holes in this shit, and it has nothing to do with. It's just greed, and they're forgetting about the collector. It feels like. I mean, but we keep on supporting them because there's no other option, and that's why I'm kind of stoked to see people kind of standing up. But there's just still, they're bringing in new people by the truckload, and they're throwing down on this Topps product. I mean, the amount of money that's going into like a Cooper Flag and stuff for his Topps autos is insane, dude. It's like an auto of an unproven rookie who's not even really, if you look at the stats, there's other dudes that are playing better than him, but he's the guy on the front of the box and the big push and the white guy. That's another, that's in the hobby. That's a big thing. Like, he's that dude, and they put him out in your face, and that's what it is. And it's wild how much his stuff is going for. I mean, too much. I'm not paying that money. No way. That's me.
I thought you had some of his stuff on Whatnot.
No, I did not.
No?
No, I did not. No, I didn't. I might like Cooper Flag. No, I don't. I've had like maybe randomly a base card or two that was. I don't mess with him, man. I just. It's over. He is on my fantasy basketball team though, because nobody wanted him when we were picking the players, and I knew all these rookies, and I scooped up like Stephon Castle and all these other guys who are balling, by the way. Shout out to my team. I've never played fantasy basketball, but look who's winning. So let's segment into. This is a good segue into the like what's hot. What's hot? Yes.
What's hot?
So what's popping off right now?
Yeah.
What is hot and what is niet, as I like to say.
What's fine or nine?
Fine or nine. That's even better. Yeah, I like that. So. If you know me or you followed anything that I do for a minute, I've been talking about that dude, Bryce Sensabaugh. Look at the numbers. See what he's been doing. My guy. And I am going to take a victory lap on this one, but it's not a full lap just yet, because you know what? Somebody can have sun shines on the dogs behind every once in a while, right? But it is taking an extra shine on this one because he's killing it right now. And not just one, not just two, but he came out with a 43-point game in the last week, then a 27-point game. I mean, dude is playing really well. You just got some of these guys. There's so much talent in the league right now that some of these guys just need the opportunity. Somebody got injured or whatever. He gets this, be ready to go. Yeah. Be ready to go. There's a lot of dudes like Tyler Kolek on the Knicks. Dude gets the spot, gets up there, bam. They're killing it, which the Knicks have had a really interesting fall. And I'm not going to, they won the in-season tournament. And if you saw this little trickery by Josh Hart, which he tried to check the young man's oil, Jalen Brunson.
Oh, he's showing it up.
Yeah,
there?
We're going to.
Okay.
So I'm gonna, while they're getting the championship, dude fucking checks his.
Oh
yeah,
damn.
Yeah. And Jalen Brunson's like, dude, the look on his face, like they're on a stage in front of millions of people.
No.
It's classic prank. Josh Hart is the man. This is funny as hell. But since then, what has happened? What are the Knicks doing since then? I think they've lost more games. Like, it has been a downhill. So what does that tell you? Don't play. I don't know.
Like, you think it was because of that?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I mean, it's just what happened. How is it the dude? That happens, and then Knicks are just on a downward spiral at the moment. Really odd. Really odd.
All fun until
it's all fun until somebody's like, I mean, it's classic move though. I mean, he's going, to make sure he's not a quart low, checking the oil on him, and it was the react, the jump. It was just, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. Josh Hart is the man. As far as I'm concerned, I would, his cards need to be going up. I would be buying all of his stuff because of that play. But the Knicks on the slide. By the way. Here you go. Steph Curry movie coming out. Ooh. Have you seen this?
No.
GOAT, the movie. It's a cartoon. Steph Curry. I don't know, but
sweet.
That always dude,
animated.
Who doesn't love Steph Curry? I mean, I've never ever seen somebody be like, "Oh, screw him, man."
Yeah.
But everybody else, "Oh, F LeBron." That's a common sentiment. Forget this guy. That whoever, but no one ever says, "Oh, Steph Curry, hate him."
Right.
I hear a lot of hate on his wife, because of some of the comments she's made. Yeah, she's upset because she didn't get to be a career woman, so she's bitter.
When's this movie come out?
Yeah, that really happened, by the way. No, I believe in a couple weeks, and it's nice. Cartoon. Yeah, and it's like a theater movie. Okay. So, what do you guys think? I mean, seriously, that's another thing I want to say is please send us some messages. Let us know. Drop it in the comments what you think about this stuff.
We got all our socials now.
Yeah, we have everything.
Thanks to Sam.
Yeah, we've got
tell us
YouTube.
What's the email first of all?
First of all, we've got Player Worn Podcast at gmail.com. Yes,
so
we have that.
Send us
Player
an
Worn
email.
Podcast. Yeah, send me it. Say what up.
Talk about anything.
Yeah. I'd love to hear some. You know what? You got something you want to drop? Some dirt? Let me know. Let's see what it is.
Or hit us up on Instagram.
Hit me up on Instagram at Player Worn Podcast. YouTube.
Player Worn Podcast.
There you go. We are on Spotify. We are on iTunes Podcasts. We are out here, my guy. We're making it do. And I want to hear from people. You know what I mean? We're going to start having some interviews. We're going to be mixing it up in here. We're new to this, and this is organic, and it comes from a place of passion for cards and love of the hobby. And like I say always, the greatest thing about this is you can do it how you want. That's the best thing about the hobby. But let us know how you want us to do this, because we're here to bring everybody in and do this together. We can't just do this alone. I could just sit up here and give opinions for hours and stuff, but
hit us up.
Comment, please shoot us a like button. Yeah, isn't that what people say?
Smash that like.
Smash that like button, bro.
Smash that like
subscribe.
Button. Hit subscribe.
Yeah.
tell us in the comments.
But you know,
we're super fresh to this. Like
yes,
we're kind of like
please.
anti-social media.
Yeah.
You know, cavemen that are sort of.
I'm old.
You know, we're getting there. We're a little behind the times, but
seasoned like a fine wine,
you know,
right?
I'm sure we're gonna have some like fake plants in here pretty soon, and you know, some
get you a pair of hearing aids.
Yeah. No, but you know, we're gonna get better at this as we go. But we didn't. But you know, I kept trying to put it off and being like, "Whoa, we need this. We need a better USB cable for the camera." And Sam's just like, "No, man, the glitch is fine. Let's just go."
Let's go.
So you know, you might have seen some little glitchies in the last video, and us dubbing over our old name that we had for a minute. But it's all good, man.
We're making it happen.
Yeah, we're making
that's
it
what's
happen.
important.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. You know. And I'm looking forward to the future with this. We've got some really cool stuff coming up that I'm not gonna
say it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Don't
no,
jinx
no,
it.
no, no, no. Oh hell no. But I'm really excited about it. We got some great interviews that we're gonna be doing. I mean, I'm all in on this, and I hope that everybody, please, dude. You know, I believe that you put it out there and it comes back. And man, I met some amazing people through cards, and I am so fortunate of that. And man, I just want to spread the love. I love what I'm doing.
We're just getting started.
Yeah, we haven't even like this.
You
is
ain't seen
like
nothing
that's
yet.
why I'm saying that's why we need the feedback too, because
Yeah,
I want to
sure.
know. I want to know what tickles the fancy.
What
you know,
tickles
don't
the
Josh
fancy?
Hart me, baby. Let's go. Like, let's figure it out.
Yeah. Well, let's give so we got the socials out of the way.
Yeah.
You know where to find us.
Yes.
You know, maybe check us out on YouTube. Watch the video of our pretty faces.
The Instagram.
Listen to our sexy voices on Spotify.
Yeah.
The sultry sounds of the Player Worn podcast. And you know, and then Samuel, why don't you let us know where we can find your cards
You know,
at? Since we don't have any sponsors
you know,
yet. Big yourself up, brother.
we're on. You know, I'm on Whatnot. I try to be on there somewhat consistently. Not really though. Hit me up though. User Samuel Lawrence on the Whatnot. I always appreciate it. You know, but hit me up on the gram. I'm always Instagram at Samuel Lawrence Collectibles. I also run the Player Worn podcast page, so that's a good way to get a hold of me. But we're going to be featuring other people in the card sphere coming up shortly. You know, also some other segments. You know, but I want to hear what people want to see, because there's a lot of shenanigans always going on Whatnot, and I don't know if that's too low hanging fruit, but man, there's some. I mean, Whatnot's got a lot of issues. Educate yourself on cards. And if you ever have questions, I want to hear from you, because I don't know it all, but I've seen a lot, and I like hearing stories.
Yeah,
of course, I
give
like
us
telling
stuff to
stories.
answer on the podcast.
Yeah,
too.
if you ever if you're new to this and you're like, what is going on? Like, what is this? What is that? I don't understand what case hits are. I don't understand what numbered cards. Don't be too stupid. Reach out and ask.
Nah,
man.
because I probably know less than you.
Yeah, and this is, I'm sorry to bogart this whole episode here, but you know, I've got
great.
some cool information out here. I'm looking forward to hearing from people, though. I want to hear more what you want to see.
I'm
and get some
learning
of
a
these
ton.
interviews
Pretty
on
soon,
here.
I'm going to be a pro here and know what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna get you grading cards. We're gonna get you.
I'm gonna just focus on the WNBA.
I think
Panini. That's gonna be like my
wifey
niche
stuff.
Oh,
The white, this anime stuff, man.
Let's just combine them both and
Dude.
have the anime, the
Okay.
scantily clad WNBA girls like.
Okay. But much love to everybody for tuning in today. What else you got? You got anything for me?
No. Let's roll that theme song.